All right, sup, y'all. This is the first episode of the Passive Pod. I don't know how long we're gonna do this for, but figure y'all could use a little distraction. But as of right now, we cannot avoid the topic at hand. There is a nation on fire due to systematic oppression and the fascist police state, and a lot of black folks been out here dying for a long goddamn time. It's not right. I know we're a bunch of brown folks from Southern California, but we stand with y'all. We're gonna post a bunch of links when this pod comes out uh, to benefit the cause,
The different
benefit
relief funds to help you out.
because it's fucked up. I don't wanna be silent about it. I know this is supposed to be a distraction from everything going on, but no, we're here for y'all. Y'all were here for us many years ago. We'll be here for you right now because I know y'all need it. This is a terrible situation, and it's not getting any better. And I don't see it getting any better. But if we're here together, I feel like it can get at least a little bit better.
Hmm.
I just want y'all to know we're here. So I guess we'll go back from a little bit of, go from that to a little bit of distraction. So I want to introduce ourselves. My name is Pervy. I do vocals and guitar.
Uh,
Johnny.
my name is Johnny. I play bass and I do backup vocals, and I'm gonna shoot it to Abraham.
This is Abraham, the Ram Man. I do the drums.
Count Doom.
That's my nickname.
There you go.
I'm exclusively referring to you as Count Doom from now on.
As
Because
long as somebody does, that's
that
cool.
sounds fucking dope. You sound like you kick it with Mobius from like is his name Mobius from Spider-Man? I don't know
Isn't it
Marvel.
Morbius? I think.
Morbius. Oh well, clearly I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I thought you were
All right.
saying Moby at first.
Yes, I'm gonna call you Moby from now on.
Yeah.
The most
Little,
I don't like. I hate that bald motherfucker.
yes, creepy white bald dude trying to fuck Natalie Portman. Anyways,
Yeah.
what the fuck was I going with this? Oh yeah, so sticking on topic. So how did we all meet? Because y'all are cousins, obviously. So y'all met at a very early age.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
When did you when did you guys start connecting musically?
Um.
Well,
Oh, you want to take this one?
yeah. We'll give it a little background. I'll give the background, then you could take from the music part. We grew up on a duplex in the same city of Hawaiian Gardens. All our all my aunts and uncles, they pretty much had kids around the same time. So we pretty much all grew up with each other. We were in the same, age bracket. And like I said, we lived in a duplex. So me and Abraham were always connected. And I would say probably the most tightest, I would say, you know. And
Yeah,
then,
that's fair.
yeah, and then musically, I'll let Abraham take this one.
Yeah. So musically, it seemed like we were really different growing up. But looking back now, I see that we liked a lot of the same things even then. I mean, I was always more into the hip hop and funk, and Johnny was always known as the rocker guy of our family. But we ended up liking a lot of the same bands even then: Rage Against the Machine, Ramones, Sum 41. Of course, Johnny got into heavier stuff, and for a while I was like anti all of that, But around high school, I really started to get into what he was listening to, and I would see him play guitar, and it just inspired me to look more than what was around me, and really embrace metal and punk, and even to a lesser extent psychobilly and ska and all of that.
Yeah, and yeah, I just paid both of these guys to be in the band, so that's how I met them. So
Yeah. Nah, and then on how
that's
me
no,
and
that's a fact. No, I don't know. I don't fuck it up.
mm,
That's a fact.
sick ass.
I paid you guys. I paid you guys like a
A
hot
burrito.
dog and a burrito. A burrito. I gave you guys a burrito, and I was like, all right, let's start a band, fool. No, but
Yeah,
Say no more. Say no
sounds
more.
accurate.
me and Johnny's my mom and Johnny's mom go way back to high school, and I think we had brief interactions here and there, but really didn't talk much. Right? That's accurate. Like we probably had
Yeah,
like
that's correct.
real brief interactions, and we didn't really start hanging out until
High school.
till high school. I met you guys through Daniel, our original guitarist. Big rip to Daniel. He's up there with the big homies in the sky. He's no longer with us.
Mm-hmm.
He's dead.
No.
We wish him all the best and his family. Oh wait, no, he's not actually dead. He just happened to be dead to me. No, no. Yeah, no. Daniel's still alive. Daniel's still alive, but I hope I'm sure he's gonna hear this, and I hope
He just plays music for dead people now.
yeah. No, he plays music for boring people.
Sad boy hours.
Hey, big sad boy hours, Daniel. No, but yeah, that's how me and Johnny met, and we started hanging out. We were really interested in the same shit. Like we were big into like the psychobilly scene at the time in Southern California. Psychobilly was pizzapin'. In Southern California, like it was as the biggest it's ever been. I think it's the biggest it'll ever be, but that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah, for real.
But
If we could do a whole episode on just that.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, shit, we probably should. But no, yeah, we really started hanging out. We started going to shows together and shit. And we kind of clicked. You know, we're just big, dumb, obnoxious Mexican dudes. Just
we're music nerds.
We're music nerds.
We're
nerds. We're fucking yes, exactly. Don't ever get that fucked up. We're fucking nerds at the end of the day.
You know, and that's on multiple occasions.
Yeah.
Whether music, comics, fucking movies.
Yeah, different venues. Speaking of movies, that was a great segue. I'm a fucking pro.
You're a genius.
What are you guys' favorite movies?
Go first, Abe, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, that's easy for me. My all-time favorite film is Hellraiser 2. And I know that's weird. Yeah, I know that's weird, but I just love that movie.
That's dope. I mean, yeah.
I love the original too, but something about the second just speaks to me, and I watch it like multiple times a year.
Frank.
Oh yeah.
He's like, help me, I'm in hell.
Right.
Freaking homeboy looked like he came from like a slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What about you guys?
I like comedy. But what I'm really passionate about is I'm really into war movies and westerns, but mainly towards war movies. I would say top favorites is I'll give three of them. You know, Saving Private Ryan. It's pretty much golden standard. You know. Fury and Hacksaw Ridge. You know, just having a great grandfather, you know, that served in the Pacific. You know, I've always been really interested in you know, any battles that we partaked in, and just you know, especially, you know, during the times of World War II and stuff like that. And I'll give it to Pervy now.
Oh, well, great. Cool. My favorite movie's fucking Roadhouse, and I mean that in absolute I'm not kidding, in absolute honesty.
You've always said that when you were from the past. That's hands down.
Yeah, it's not a fucking joke. I could be in the shittiest mood, and if you just put on Roadhouse, I'd watch it all the way through. It's easily my I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That's my favorite fucking movie ever. Like, it hits everything. Like, it's famously like a shitty movie, but like
that throat rip out though.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. God, I'm getting hyped. I'm getting fucking hyped right now.
Honestly, I feel like I've only seen it once years ago. I need to go back and watch it.
Yes.
It's good. It's just like it hits all the points of 80s filmmaking. It checks all the boxes. Just like dude in a small town. Dude fights rich guy in small town. Random ass shots of Patrick Swayze. Sweaty Patrick Swayze.
Right.
Fucking obscene violence for no reason. It's great. It's great. I cannot tell you. Oh well. I'll give you my second favorite movie because I can't think of another third. My second favorite movie is what'd you say?
It's The Notebook.
Fuck no, we're not doing the no. Fuck you.
That's for another.
I'm gonna stab you in the throat.
That's
Cool.
an Easter egg.
Hey, guess what? I'm gonna kill you. My second favorite all-time movie is Raiders of the Lost Ark because that goes without saying. It's an incredible movie.
Kalima.
Bitch, that's the second one, and that movie sucks. Temple of Doom sucks. No,
Temple of Doom. Sucks. Just by that name alone, though, it already rules. Temple of Doom.
We'll write a song about it later.
Okay, sounds good. No, but you know what? I know a movie that we all like because we all saw it together in the theater.
Oh hell
and
yeah!
It's Kung Fu Panda. I still trip out on that because we were the only adults in that theater.
Yeah, fucking ridiculous. It was so good though.
It is, but it also felt really good.
Yeah, I mean that movie is 10 out of 10, classic.
Because we were like 17, 18, all three of us, like by the time that movie came out, and we all sitting there, and we enjoyed the shit out of that movie.
Oh, I think we were the loudest ones. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, probably, dude.
Oh, no, we were louder than the fucking kids in that movie.
I think me and Pervy were lit. I think we were drunk too.
It's possible,
dude. I'm drunk.
Probably.
Don't ever get that fucked
up. It's all good.
See, but back then it was rare that you were lit.
Yeah, but I probably got lit just to go see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, the ultimate topic.
Right.
Godzilla, but not just any Godzilla. We're talking about the crackhead.
Godzilla 98. Godzilla 98.
God. What a fucking rat,
That's
man.
Right.
God damn it.
So I guess it's fair to say nobody liked it.
Okay, but now it is that. Oh my god, dude! It's Jesus.
Okay. So we're all mostly on a negative page, but is there anything that you guys liked about it? Like anything at all?
Godzilla looked kind of dope for the time because it didn't look like anything that we've seen Godzilla like. But
yeah, you know what?
Yeah, what?
You know what I was gonna say? So as Godzilla, it's a shitty design. But if you know the newer movies where they have like a lot of Titans, there's Kong and all of them.
Right.
If that were to come out like now and as its own original monster, I think it's a pretty cool design.
Yeah, no,
I'd be down with it.
It looks dope. Not for Godzilla, it looks like ass, but as its own monster, it looks fucking dope.
Yeah, so I do like that, and I like the soundtrack.
Soundtrack was okay.
Oh, yeah, soundtrack's dope. Dude, I took 2 pages of notes. We can go fucking beat by beat in this movie.
I mean, however you want to do it, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, the first 5 minutes of that movie are the opening credits, and it's grainy footage for 5. I counted 5 fucking minutes of just grainy ass footage of just lizards and
a nuclear explosion.
And a nuclear explosion.
Yeah, you got to set the mood.
You got to set the mood. It's like, yeah, lizards. Don't blow up the lizards. Yeah, okay, cool. Got that. Thanks. Appreciate that. Don't nuke the lizards. All right, now we've learned from our previous mistakes.
Yeah, nuke the whales instead.
Oh, no! You imagine if whales grew legs and just started tearing up fucking cities?
They're already big enough, dude, in the ocean.
Yeah, right?
I think I'm more scared of the ocean than freaking space.
Oh, yeah. Well,
It's the
I
most.
mean, yeah, we don't even know what's
Yeah,
down there
exactly. You
yet.
know, like in regard, I'm a hell of a
That's,
swimmer, but still, man, like, damn, dude, like the ocean scares the shit out of me.
oh, I don't know how to swim where the fuck, so I'm terrified of the ocean. Dude, I'm so pussy. Like, I went to the water when I was a kid, and anytime like seaweed grabbed my leg, like or wrapped around my leg, I would freak the fuck out. I'd be like, "It's an octopus!"
You're getting attacked by the
Oh,
Kraken.
Yeah, I thought.
a fucking Kraken.
But anyway, so yeah, we sit there for 5 minutes, and then we instantly cut to Godzilla murdering an entire ship of
Very
Japanese
true.
people. So at least we stick to the classic Godzilla lore, and we quickly stray away from that.
Very true.
Right. I know that was actually kind of cool, but then yeah, things change, and it's like, what were they thinking?
Things change real quick, and I noted here in my notes. I don't know how the fuck my little ADD ass at like 6 years old sat through this movie.
Right? It's way slower than I remember.
Yeah, same here. I'm like, dude, I'm God, we're all almost fucking 30 years old, and I'm like, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna make it through this fucking movie. It is dragging, and it's 20 minutes in. And then you have the running joke of no one knows how to pronounce Matthew Broderick's name. I don't even remember what his name was because they mispronounced it.
Attempt it.
Goddamn much.
The worst guy.
Yeah, seriously.
And then there was Matthew Broderick with the fucking little worms, who the fucking the military police roll up on him, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm measuring the amounts of radiation in these worms here." And what is it?
So much excess longer than normal.
Yeah, and they're just sitting there, and it's like, and I don't know if you guys got this from the movie, but nukes are bad.
I never knew that before.
Who would
This movie really taught me something.
I wish we had some historical context telling us that nukes were bad.
Right?
From a thermonuclear explosion.
And then so you got Matthew Broderick trying to help out the military, and what's that? He's a fucking pig. Then they go out there, and then like they're trying to figure out everything, and then the big zoom out of Matthew Broderick in the big ass Godzilla footprint.
What am I looking at? It's like, you're a fucking idiot.
I know.
Yeah, it's like, what is this? And then they zoom out, and it was like, ho ho ho.
Fuck, man.
Like, yes, yeah. Guess what? Godzilla, bitch.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
And then you cut to New York, and there's a reporter, and guess what?
It's just
the reporter,
literally corner after corner, you just see freaking Godzilla's ass half the fucking time.
Yeah, I know.
And then,
Yes,
oh my
that's
god! And then not
yes.
even to mention, like, once he actually they're like, oh, like open the manhole, and then fucking when he emerges, the concrete fucking splits, and it sounds like paper's getting ripped. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, it really does.
Oh my god!
The sound design is horrible.
Yes. It was. Oh, it's just trash.
By the way, I took note of this. You know how long it took to see any part of Godzilla?
How
like
long?
Any real part of Godzilla? It was 25 minutes.
Oh my god!
Are you serious?
Not even
That's
like
crazy.
not even its face, like its ass when he walks past the window.
Oh my god!
And, I forgot. I shouldn't say he because Godzilla's a she in this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Spoiler.
Yeah, no spoiler. But if people haven't seen this yet,
So, man, he's an asexual predator.
right?
Also, Hank Azaria's in this. I totally forgot
What
that.
the fuck is up with that with that bitch too? Oh, like he's an fucking. They're like, oh, like he's an asexual predator, and then freaking the dumb fucking ass remark. Like, what's the fun in that? Damn, bitch. Like, all right, we get it. You know. Oh my
Right?
god, dude.
Oh my god, yeah. See what I'm telling you, man? Even the writing is horrible in this movie.
I'm like, I'm so glad
Fucking
we're going.
sounds like a
God
fucking
damn.
sounds like a softcore parody or something, dude.
This movie
Yeah.
was two and a half hours long of just shit. And
Oh my god.
I feel bad that we watch this because it sucks.
Dude, but people love this movie. Have you noticed that? There's like a huge cult
That's
following.
ridiculous.
No,
Like
no,
they
there's
show
not. No, there's not.
every few years. Yeah, every few years they show it, like at the Fathom events and
God
everything,
damn
and it gets packed.
Bro.
No.
The monster.
Yeah, it's
Damn it.
insane.
This is
Right?
why we need to stop all contrarians at all costs because this movie sucks.
Yeah. Dino dick.
Yes.
Actually, no. I made a note here. The actual reveal of Godzilla, when you see its face, is at the 45-minute mark. When you
Jesus.
when you actually see Godzilla, it's at the 45-minute mark.
That's so ridiculous. If they didn't have, I know the technology didn't exist, I guess, yet in '98, but if they couldn't do it, why even make the movie then? If they're gonna just show his legs and ass.
it's like a shitty striptease for Godzilla.
Right? Dude, you know what I didn't understand either? Like in the beginning where they show that old man, the old viejito, and he's going to he's gonna go fish, and then he freaking hooks him.
Yeah, right.
Bro, all of a sudden he's like a track star, and I'm like, bro, there's no way you're outrunning Godzilla, dude.
I know, right?
You say Bolt going running down.
No, and then get this. I don't know if you guys realize this, but like after like that happened and like the whole city like started like getting attacked, you notice there's a boat, a same fucking boat that drops like I think like 6 times throughout the movie. Yeah,
really?
Never even noticed that.
I did not notice that.
Oh
That's hilarious, though.
One of the things was horrible. They drop the boat. They drop the boat, and it stops like mid-frame, and then there's a second cut, and then it drops from the same spot all the way down.
That's amazing. This movie's 10 out of 10 now.
Where's the Criterion collection? They need to fucking add this shit on there.
Yeah, seriously. 4K scan.
God, 4K scan.
I pray to God they don't do that, man.
Also, if we're talking about CGI, it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
No. CGI?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's pretty good, but it's so... They could have done more to show his whole damn body.
I know. It's bad. Don't get me wrong. It's bad, but it's not as nearly as shitty as I thought it would be.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's small praise, but yeah,
it still fucking sucks. Don't get that fucked
Horrible
up.
movie.
Yeah, I will say though that because of this movie, we got the Godzilla cartoon, and that was actually really
legit.
Good.
That was legit.
Yeah,
the fucking cartoon did better.
Yeah, right. They got it right.
Can we talk about the raptor babies?
Oh, I know. Yes.
Fucking welcome to Jurassic Park.
Exactly.
They turned into fucking Jurassic Park at the end. What the fuck was that? and then we're supposed to like praise the fucking military for blowing up all those little raptor babies.
Yeah, right.
Like the whole point of the movie was like nukes are bad. We made this, but then like at the end of the movie it was like, yeah, but goddamn right, we're gonna fucking kill them. Like what the fuck?
Right?
Yeah,
he's like nukes are.
We're gonna nuke the crap out of everything.
He's like nukes are bad.
Yeah,
nukes are bad, and he's like, we need bigger guns. We need bigger bombs.
Yeah. Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
You're bad, but you're goddamn right. We're gonna blow the shit out of these raptor babies.
and then they're fucking missing, and they're like killing. Like the casualty rate was probably
Oh,
ridiculous.
it just fucking wrecked Manhattan. Manhattan is destroyed because the fucking helicopter is missing Godzilla.
Yeah, I thought you said you were locked on. I was.
What was that? Oh, that was my favorite. That was my favorite. He's like, I thought you were locked on. I was. Okay. Oh, you just fucked
Freaking
all.
tonto moment, dude.
Right.
Oh my joy, damn.
And then the final scene of the movie, the last thing we see before the credits. You guys know what it was?
Drop it. Spoiler.
No.
The fucking egg. There was one last egg, and
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
and then it's like dun 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 dun. And guess what? We never got a sequel. Thank fucking
Yeah.
God.
They had the audacity to think there was going to be a sequel to this. Fuck me.
Um, I famously remember going to see this and my dad shitting on it and me being like, why? And then now I know why
Yeah.
as an adult.
Very true.
Yeah, exactly.
Very true.
Yeah,
Because at the time, I know
it's
when we were
offensively
kids, we were like, yeah, this
shitty.
movie was good. You know?
It's offensively.
Yeah. I mean, when you're a little kid, of course, you're going to be like, whoa, monsters fighting, it's all fun.
Yeah,
but
hell yeah. Dude, when the movie came out, it's like, damn,
looking back
I was
on
like
it.
7 years old, man.
I know,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so like ADD like ridden. Like I don't know how the fuck I sat through that fucking movie because there's so much of that movie where nothing is fucking happening.
Right?
They probably just gave you like some popcorn or whatever, and you were just
Probably,
playing around
yeah.
until something happened.
It's terrible.
Ah,
Anyways, so we can all agree that movie's ass. Don't watch it.
yes. Let's
Yep.
stick.
I wouldn't recommend it to not even the most hardcore Godzilla
Right.
fan.
Yeah.
The hardcore fans will shit on it, hands down.
Oh
King of
yeah,
the Monsters
Oh, yeah.
amazing, baby.
yeah.
The
I mean, as it should. That
King
was
Ghidorah
fucking terrible.
for the win.
Anyway, so this is pretty much coming to a close. So we plan on doing this next week. I decided we were going to listen to an album rather than watching a movie because I feel like it would be a better way to run soap through our eyes and mouth.
So,
After watching that atrocity,
for real.
Yeah.
Sounds like I'm being
Jeez.
punished.
I know, and I feel really bad because I haven't seen it since, and I was like, "Hey, this will be fun." Guess what? It wasn't fucking fun.
I mean, it's fun to talk about it now.
Yeah.
Though.
It's fun to talk about it, but sitting there watching it, making all these fucking notes. Oh my god. Dude. Anyways, all right. I'm tired of thinking about this shitty movie. I thought I would pass it to Abe and tell us what we will be listening to rather than watching next week.
Okay, so, well, honestly, when you showed me the show notes, I thought it was going to just be a recommendation for the listeners. But no, if that's the case, the album still works. We can listen to it and next week talk about it. I chose Simple Mind Condition by the band Trouble. They're a doom metal band. This one came out in 2009. And, it's great musically, but lyrically is really where it gets at for me. This one's always been a favorite of mine, and I think not enough people listen to it. So that was my choice.
Sounds good. Very looking forward to it. I'm excited.
Yeah, it'll be a nice little palate cleanser from that fucking abortion of a fucking movie.
For real.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess that's it. I guess we'll see y'all next week. I can't tell you when this will drop, given the Spotify this and that. I don't know what's gonna happen, but when it drops, it'll drop. We'll see y'all next week whenever this drops. So from me, Pervy, and
Johnny
And Abraham.
we'll see y'all next week. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
rock and
roll.
Yeah.
Be safe, practice cleanliness, treat people good, keep that positive mental attitude up.
And for me, I don't know if this is the mentality of our band, but this is my motto for my life. From the day I was born to the day I die, shake ass, fight fit. Shake ass, fight fascism. I'll see y'all next week.